Hi everybody, my name is Karen. I'm the Associate Counselor here at Plexus. Welcome to the workshop on college application timeline for your senior year. In this workshop, I will guide you through different steps you need to take during your senior year in order to get admitted into a college. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with the month of September, which is usually the beginning of the school year. First, you need to finalize your 5 to 8 colleges that you will submit applications for. Most students do apply to 5 to 8 colleges, so you can go ahead and gather that list of colleges that mostly stood out to you. There are also 3 types of colleges that you should consider putting on your 5 to 8 colleges list. Safety schools are those where you fall above the average of the usual students that are admitted into that college. Target schools are the ones where you fall in the average. And reach schools are the ones where you fall below average. So those are the ones that you need to put the most work on in order to get accepted into that school. 2, begin your applications for colleges. A lot of colleges do open their applications during this time of the year. Also keep in mind that you will also need to begin your application essays. Some universities will require you to submit an essay. 3, create a master list of application requirements and deadlines for each college, including financial aid. That is, in that master list, you will want to include the name of the college, maybe the GPA required or the average GPA, the average test scores for the SAT or the ACT, etc. Take any September tests that are needed and submit scores. If you would like to retake the SAT or the ACT, then this is the time to do so. If needed, you can also register for October tests. There is still time to submit the test scores even though you are still working on your college applications during that time. 6, request transcripts and letters of recommendation. You can request your transcripts from your school's district, and you can request letters of recommendation from teachers that know you well and that know that you are doing very well in your academics. October. 1, begin and complete the FAFSA, which opens on October 1st, as soon as possible. The FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid, hence the FAFSA acronym. Universities look for the FAFSA when they consider you for financial aid. Download applications and financial aid forms. You will need a lot of paperwork when you are filling out the FAFSA, such as tax forms, your parents' information, your own information, and your own tax forms if you have recently gotten a job, etc. 2, take any October tests that are needed and submit scores. As I mentioned in the previous slide, if you would like to retake an SAT or an ACT, this is the time to do so. Or if you haven't taken the SAT or the ACT, there is still time to take them during this time. If needed, register for November test. Because this is the time where students are filling out their college applications and maybe they haven't taken the SAT or the ACT, that means the dates are filling up quickly. So please make sure you are registering for a test as soon as possible. November. 1, take any November tests that are needed and submit scores. As I mentioned in the previous slide, you want to take the SAT or the ACT, or you can also retake the SAT or the ACT. Send in your SAT scores and high school transcript. You can send your SAT scores through the College Board website, and you can request to send your high school transcript through your school district or your school office. Continue to work on your college applications. Some college applications are still open during this time, so please make sure you keep working on them and don't forget about them. And if you have any questions, please make sure to contact the college admissions office. At the finishing touches on your college essays, some college essays will require you to submit some essays for admission, and complete and submit college applications that are due at the end of November. December. 1, take any December tests that are needed and submit your scores. December is the last chance you have to take any tests. Submit your completed college applications. December is also the time where most college applications need to be submitted. Find more options for financial aid. That is, you should continue to apply for scholarships even if you have submitted your college applications already. January. 1. Complete and submit the FAFSA if you have not already. As I mentioned before, the FAFSA is a free application for federal student aid, and it is the applications universities look at or universities wait for to consider you for financial aid. So please make sure you submit that as soon as possible. Continue to apply for scholarships to increase your financial aid. Just because you have submitted your FAFSA or just because you have completed your college applications does not mean that you should stop applying for scholarships. And 3, submit any remaining college applications. Some applications do have their deadlines during January, so please make sure you submit your remaining college applications as well. March and April. 1. Evaluate your college acceptance letters and choose the one that fits you best. Some ways that you can evaluate your college acceptance letters or the colleges would be by saying, is it in-state or is it out-of-state? Is it a public college? Is it in the middle of a city? Is it in the middle of nowhere? Etc. 2. Respond to your chosen college and confirm your slots. Usually, the last day that you can choose a college will be May 1st, also known as College Day. So you keep that in mind when you are choosing a college because you will only have maybe like 2 months to decide. So make sure you evaluate each and every one of them to make sure you are choosing the best college for you. Alright, we have reached the end of this workshop. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Before I leave, I would like to let you all know to please download our Plexus app. If you download our app, you'll be able to receive instant notifications. We would also very much appreciate if you leave us a rating and a review on the App Store or Google Play. We very much appreciate any feedback you're able to give us. Chat with my counselor if you have any questions regarding this video, or if you would like to reach out about your journey to higher education. We're always happy to help in answering all of those questions as well. And finally, check out our Plexus YouTube page for more workshops. Our Plexus YouTube page is called Plexus Social Media. Thank you everybody again, and I will see you all in the next workshop. Bye.